Oh, there we go. Hi guys. Let me turn all this stuff down. Hopefully you can hear me. Welcome to the scope. It's been a few days since I scoped, but I felt like this topic needed to be discussed. So I'm going to talk about it really quickly. Hi, welcome to the scope. I'm Rashida Clark, and I am a realtor in Hampton Roads, Virginia, the entire Hampton Roads area, including Williamsburg, York County, all those areas. Hi guys, welcome to the scope. So I wanted to talk about this really quickly. Sorry, I hope the wind isn't blowing in the phone. So you guys let me know if you can hear me okay. I wanted to talk about this really quickly because this is something that has happened, I'll say, to me and to a couple of my buyers. So I wanted to come in and talk about flipped houses. I know a lot of times, I love HGTV. People watch HGTV all the time. And especially for the younger buyers, it seems like, hello, how are you? It seems like, especially for the younger buyers, the first-time home buyers, they're really drawn to these flipped houses. And because they look pretty. And what I want to talk about today, that's awesome. I'm glad you joined the scope. Thank you. What I want to talk about today is that I want you guys to be careful when you're buying a flipped house. I have some investors that follow me, and if I have any on, they may be mad at me. All of them aren't flippers, but some of them may be. But I will tell you, I have sold a couple of flips recently that really pissed me off. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest. Really pissed me off, because what you have to be careful with flips is that they look pretty, but they may not always be a good buy. They may not always be functional. They may not always, have a good value. Okay, so that's really what I want you guys to consider when you're looking at these flipped houses. Flippers, it's a business. It is a business, and it's about numbers. So what they do, they find houses that they can put, little to no money in. It's an easy flip, something they can put back on the market really quickly. It's not going to take a whole lot. They can get in, they can get out. It doesn't really need a lot of major work to it. That's an ideal flip for most people. Okay. And, that from the business standpoint is understandable, but from the buyer standpoint could cause issues. I've had at least 2 flips that I can think of from one particular company, and I'm not going to down talk them. But immediately after closing, major systems in those houses went out. Okay. And so that's what I mean by saying the houses look pretty, but then they're not functional, or they're not a good value. Because if the house looks pretty and it's, you think you're moving into a great house, and then you get in the house and your HVAC goes out, your air conditioner, your heating, or your electrical goes out, that house was not necessarily a good buy. Okay, you guys are following me? So I want you guys to be careful. Be careful. And here's the other thing that I want to point out. A lot of times, in my humble opinion, homes that are being sold by the actual owner, the seller, they are actually in better condition. They've been better maintained than some of these flips, and especially a lot of the foreclosures. That's what I want you guys to remember, and that's what I want you guys to understand. Don't let the prettiness of these flipped houses fake you out, because that's what they do. They come into the house, they put new carpet in, new tile, new laminate floor, they put a pretty backsplash, they give you some granite. You guys, I can show you a place where you can buy granite for little or nothing, okay? Granite isn't all that. You can buy that yourself. But, people get all excited because it's pretty, and then the house is a piece of crap, really, behind the scenes. So this is just my warning to you guys. It's my warning. I don't like, and it's really kind of irritating to me, because I work for my buyer, and I don't like to sell them something that I feel like is going to cost them more money in the end. And I feel like it affects my reputation even though I don't have anything to do with it. But, as agents, we get blamed for a lot of stuff we don't have anything to do with anyway. But, I really hate to see my buyers get in these situations. And so that's why I want to pass that information on to you guys. So thank you for watching the scope. I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. I hope to do the same. I'm going to show some houses tomorrow, and I may come on and do some live walkthroughs with a couple of them, depending on how much time I have. So see you guys later, and have a good Friday.